Hello friends, today's topic is what are the methods or technique of training, and I will also discuss with you what are the principle of training. In the earlier chapter I discussed that what is meaning, features and importance of training. If you not watched that lecture, you can watch from by clicking on the I button. Now let's move what are the principles of training. Basically principles are the rules which is very important for any organization to do any task because training is a continuous process, so it requires some lots of efforts and thoughts before going to be implemented in the organization. So there is some principles which is required for training. First is objective and scope should be defined. The objective and scope of training plan should be defined before its implementation in order to provide a basis for common agreement and cooperative action. Now the second is it must be related to the desire of trainee, such as more wages, better job, recognition, status, promotion, etc. It is only then that trainee will be more willing to enter into a training program. So this is second objective. Now the third is it should move from easy to difficult, because if the task of training is difficult, then it is very important for to motivate the trainee. So task will be started from easy to difficult level. Now the fourth is provide only right kind of information. The trainer should not bombard and trainee with excessive information or information that can be misinterpreted. In order to sustain his interest, it is necessary to provide only the right kind of information. Now, the principle of preach and practice should be followed. It means continuous practice is a highly essential for effective learning, because skills that are practiced often are better learned and less easily forgotten. Now, feedback should be provided in fast and frequent manner on the progress he is making in utilizing the training he has received. So, it is very important that feedback should be fast and frequent. Now, it must use the tested principles of training. What is the meaning of that? So that we can provide the training to the workers in a best possible manner. It should be conducted in actual work environment. Training should be conducted in the actual job environment to the maximum possible extent. Now the last is it must be given in organized manner. That training should be given in proper manner that workers can easily learn from that process. So this is basically the principles which should be followed while giving to the training to the workers. Now we will discuss what are the methods or techniques of training. Basically, methods can be divided into two parts, that on the job training and off the job training. On the job training method, when the training is given to the trainee while performing the job or work, then it is known as on the job training method. It is inexpensive method of providing training. Under there is no need for expensive job facilities like classroom lecture. This diagram shows that what are the parts of on-the-job training method. Here the job instruction method, apprenticeship, coaching, shadowing, job rotation, committee assignment and mentoring. All these methods come under on-the-job training. Now we will discuss separate. First is job instruction method. Here the trainee is given instruction by the trainer while performing the job on the site, and any doubts of the trainee are cleared immediately. So this is job instruction method. Now the second is apprenticeship. Here individuals seeking to enter skilled trades like those of carpenters, electricians, etc. are required to go through formal apprenticeship under experienced employee before they join their regular jobs. And if after apprenticeship, if the worker is found suitable, then he is absorbed as regular employee of the company. So this is apprenticeship. Now the third is coaching. Basically coaching. The trainee is placed under a particular supervisor who functions as a coach in the training the employee. Coaching is provided when needed, rather being part of more planned, structured training program. So, participation, feedback, and knowledge transfer to job are generally high in coaching. It is provided on case-to-case basis. So, this is coaching method of on-the-job training. Now, the shadowing. What is shadowing? The method usually aims to give management trainees a feel for the organization by giving them opportunity and experiences of working in the different departments. However, training considers it as a waste of time, while various departments consider training as a obstacles of their daily routines. So this is a shadowing where job methods or new jobs or new skills can be gained by rotation. Now, job rotation. Under job rotation, the trainee moves from one job to another and gains job knowledge and learns new skills from these trainers, supervisors in each of the different job assignment. Committee assignment. Committee assignment is basically here group of employees are given an actual organizational problem and are asked to find a solution. The trainees solve the problem jointly, thereby developing team spirit, interpersonal communication, and problem solving and leadership skills. So this is come under the community assignment. Last is mentoring. Mentoring normally involves a senior manager acting as a manager to a more junior manager. The junior manager may refer to mentor on a wide range of work-related issues. The mentor is able to advise the trainee on the appropriate responses to various managerial problems and provides a role model of less experienced manager. As a result, the trainee may gain an insight into the thinking of higher level management. So this is mentoring method. Now we will discuss off-the-job training methods. The training, which is not the part of everyday activity, is known as off-the-job training method, where special facilities are provided to give training, like artificial work environment, etc. This diagram shows what are the parts of off-the-job training method, like lecture, simulation, vestibular training, and etc. Here this diagram shows first is a classroom lectures. What is the classroom lectures? Basically, classroom lectures, audiovisual techniques, teletraining, video conferencing, simulated training, program learning, case study, experiential exercise, and computer modeling and role playing. Now the first is classroom lecture. Here classroom lecture is a quick and simple way of providing knowledge to a large group of trainees regarding specific information, rules, procedures, or methods. This use of audiovisuals or demonstrations can often make a formal classroom presentation more interesting while increasing retentions and offering a vehicle for clarifying more difficult points. So this is classroom lectures. Now the second is audio-visual technique. Here, in spite of being expensive than the conventional lecture, audiovisual techniques like films, closed circuits, televisions, audio tapes, and video tapes are widely used under the following situations: when there is a need to illustrate, when there is a need to expose trainees to events not easily demonstrable in live lecture. Here teletraining is part of that, like companies today are also experiencing with teletraining, through which our trainers can train a group of employees at remote locations via television hookups. Now the second is a video conferencing. Video conferencing allows people in one location to communicate live with people in another city or country or with groups in several other cities. The communication links are established either by sending specifically compressed audio and video signals over telephone lines or via satellite. So this is basically the video conferencing. Now the third is program learning. It is a systematic method for teaching job skills involving presenting questions or facts, allowing the persons to respond, and giving the learner immediate feedback on the accuracy of his or her answer. The main advantage of program learning is that it reduces training time by about 1/3 and lets the training learn on his own pace. So this is program learning. Now the third is simulated training. It is a technique in which trainees learns on the actual or simulated equipments. It is virtually a necessity when it is too costly or dangerous or to train employees on the job. Simulation exercise may be in the following form like a case exercise, experiential exercise, computer modeling, and role playing. So this is basically the parts of simulated training. Simulated training is basically that learns on the actual or simulated equipments they will use on the job but are actually trained off the job. So this is on the or off the job training methods which we discussed. So this is the end of the video. I hope you will enjoy it, and thanks for watching.